There we go. I think it's working now. Okay, it should be working now. Let's test the audio. There we go. I think it's working now. You lower my case now. Let's test the audio. There we go. I think it's working now. Okay, the echo will go away. I apologize for background noise. I'm not in my usual recording environment, and my microphone is also not on a stand right now. So, not my usual recording environment, but I figured, hey, I'm bored, I want to stream. If I get 1 or 2 viewers, sure, whatever. Okay. I'm basically just going to play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Let me do this. Also, let me see the stream quality. I'm streaming in 2560 by 1080, by the way, just so you guys know. So that might maybe put it in full screen. So let's do the first round as a practice match, just to see what happens. So I'm playing. So I put my username as Ben Mystic Mine already, and I'm playing Mystic Mine Stall. And it's just to piss people off. It's just a fun deck. Okay, by fun I mean it's very boring, but it's also very fun. I'm a menace? What do you mean, for playing Mystic Mine? Look, I'm playing against a bunch of negate tarts. Of course I'm gonna do that. They deserve it, in my opinion. I'm not even gonna activate Final Countdown. I could. I don't even. It's not even worth it. I'm gonna make this long and painful for him ashing me. And by the way, this is like an upgraded version of my Piss Off the Opponent 2 Electric Boogaloo deck. I made a video on that like maybe a year or two ago, just going over it. Mystic Mine players are evil. I say that as a Mystic Mine player. Yep, I love this card. It's such a great card. It's the Great Equalizer. Hold on. I'm gonna have to do something. 1 second. Turn off any outputs to change the video settings. I did that already, though. Let me delete it, maybe? Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just wanted to fix the resolution. Gigantic Splight. Can't even wait until they pump out a Toad plus Elf to revive. Don't worry, because I already played Threatening Roar, so he can't attack me. And also I have Mystic Mine and Final Countdown in hand. So he puts Toad on field, I activate a Final Countdown, he negates that, I now will Mystic Mine, which is my real thing. Final Countdown is the ultimate bait. That's what it is. You have a negate on board? Sure, I don't even care. You can't attack me this turn. There's no way he's gonna let Final Countdown go through. Final Countdown. Negate it. Negate it. Let's go. Let's go. Negate it. Let's go. Let's go. Did you really not negate it? Fine. Okay. Then we go to plan B. Whoops. Oh no. I accidentally left the tab open. What is that negate tard gonna do now? Guess he's just gonna have to wait for the time limit to run out. Oh no. Oh boo hoo. Oh, boo-hoo, I feel so bad for the poor negate guy. I feel so bad. I remember what some people lovingly refer to as caveman Yugioh. You summon a big 1900 attack beat stick, and you set mirror force and you end your turn. What happened to those days? Whatever happened to those days? Those were fun. Now it's like, who can spam half their deck on board first? Or stop. No, more accurate, who can stop the opponent from playing the game first? That's literally what modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. Either you floodgate or negate them to death to the point they can't play the game. It's ridiculous. Okay, clearly this guy wants to special summon. I don't even care if he makes me lose half my life because I'll just Mystic Mine him. So, your call if you want to special summon. I'll gain a ton of life points, and then I'll Mystic Mine you. Or, I lose half my life and I still Mystic Mine you. And then you won't be able to make any play. So, okay, so you're going to decide to summon. Okay. Bring it. What does this dumb thing do again? Oh yeah, he could, I don't even care. He could just pop my back row. Okay, pop my back row. I have Battle Fader. I don't even care. I guess no one's watching. That's to be expected to a certain degree. Whatever. Maybe some people will watch the archive. Please check the current video resolution. The current video resolution is 2560 by 1080, which is not optimal. No duh, that's exactly what I set it as. That's what my screen is. Okay, now you get to pop my back row, which again I don't care about, and then I Mystic Mine him next turn. I'm already at 15,000 life points. But at this point, it really doesn't even matter if I could just let him attack me directly a bunch of times and it won't even matter because I'll survive no matter what. You either need to have a monster that can attack multiple times, do some burn damage, or do attack modulation in order to actually kill me this one turn. And that's assuming he also gets a negate on board that can negate Battle Fader. So there's basically no realistic way he could win this turn. Yeah, this guy's playing Tears. Waifu deck? Every deck these days is a waifu deck. What do you mean? It's also meta, but waifus. No, you're thinking Sky Striker. Sky Striker is meta, but waifus. Also, this guy's almost out of time. Oh, I ran out of time. Usually I like it when they give up and just quit out of the tab and just give me the win. Yeah, I have 2 viewers. Welcome. Welcome. So, yeah, basically what's going to happen is I'm already at 18,000 life points. Every time he special summons, I gain more life points. And also, once he attacks, I'm just going to Battle Fader him and then Mystic Mine him next turn. Once I have him in Mystic Mine, it's basically GG unless he has Twin Twisters or something similar to that. Because at that point, I'm able to recur so much advantage through just the stall cards that eventually, and I mean over the period of 27 turns, he will deck out. That is the strategy of this deck. There's no burn. I only added Final Countdown just because I felt like it, but there's no burn, there's no nothing like that. It is literally just waiting till the opponent decks out. I have 3 copies of, what is it, Jar of Avarice or whatever, so that way what I could do is I could recycle 15 cards from my graveyard back into my deck, so if I'm up against another 60 card deck, I'm not screwed. What, can I not target this guy? I don't know if I can't target this guy or what. I don't care. I'm just gonna let him die. Typical Yu-Gi-Oh players not reading. Whatever. I don't think he has any negates on board, but I also don't want to read, so... Okay. There we go. Your laptop audio is broken, so you're going to restart your stuff and get back. Okay, have fun with that. And the guy surrendered, hooray. Okay, while you're going to do that, I guess I'll play... I was going to go play ranked next, but I'll do another casual until you get back. In ranked, it's great, because typically, if someone sees they're up against Mystic Mind, they'll just quit in regular. But in ranked, it actually affects their ranking, so they'll actually, like... They won't quit right away, and it gets so annoying for them, which is great. That's exactly what my goal is, because half these people are playing negates. Okay. I'm letting you know exactly what I'm playing. I don't even care if you Veiler it. Fine, I'll get it off the field. I don't get mine, sure, but I still get mine. I don't even care. And I'll set this little face down for next turn, and I usually try not to use this unless I have to. Let them think they have a chance. I'll turn chaining to manual just in case. Ah, so this guy's playing it safe. He knows I have mine in hand, obviously, so... Okay, so I can activate Final Countdown, but do I? Nah, I don't want to actually win. I want to piss this guy off. I'm legit so petty, it's not even funny. I'm so petty. Yeah, let me just change it to audio because it's annoying. Oh great, this guy's making my job a lot easier. Okay, banish a quarter of your deck. Go ahead. I think he's trying to draw into an out before summoning anything, knowing that I'm not going to be able to do anything. So like he wants to draw into like Harpy's Fire Adjuster or something, so that way when he makes a move, that he has an out for the second I actually put Mystic Mind on board. That's what I'm guessing is going on. Okay, so let me put the pressure on him in that case by activating Final Countdown. So now you're kind of on the clock. So even though it's 20 turns, it counts my turns, meaning that I'm going to win in 10 of his draws. He probably thinks that Swords is gone. It's not. I have another one, obviously. You guys can see my hand. Should I? There's no way this guy is playing Mystic Mind, so it doesn't matter. I don't care. You can negate it. I don't care. I still get to tribute it for cost, and I don't get the effect, meaning my monster row is clear, which I don't particularly care about. Called by? Why are you called buying that? Who cares? What a waste. Messenger of Peace, love that card. Another skill drain, okay. Planet Pathfinder scary, got called by. Yep. Why in God's name is he called by Planet Pathfinder? Like, maybe you should do it after I... This guy's just gonna end it quicker. And he surrendered, okay. Now let's try ranked. I'm gold ranked with Mystic Mine, it's great. I've actually had some people in ranked that quit on me. Like, game 1, they'll just quit on me. I usually prefer going first with this deck. Also, low-key, Dark Bribe in this specific deck is good. Under normal circumstances, it's trash because of the fact that, oh, this will end the duel much quicker. Great, thank you. Thank you for that. You just banished most of your deck. Normally, Dark Bribe is a -1 in card advantage, but in this case, I don't care if it's a -1 because my goal is to negate a problematic effect like a Harpy's Feather Duster or something like that, and also helps with deck thinning, so it's actually a really good card in this situation. And not only does it negate it, it also destroys it, which is actually really underrated because there's tons of cards that will just negate the effect but won't destroy it. This does both, which I really like. So let me Pathfinder. Let's see if he does anything. Ooh, okay, he's not taking any chances. Okay, fine, I don't particularly care. Negate it too, I don't care if you do. That doesn't do anything. Gizmek can only target monsters, I think, and he just banished another quarter of his deck. This is going to be a quick game. Okay, now if you activate a spell or trap, it's gone. Also, I don't think he has any monsters that could do anything. Unless he has a negate on board, he can't do much, so... This is going to be a quick game. Wow. Okay, let's do card car. Or is it card? No, it's card car. I'm up against Grandmadru. Yep, this is going to be easy. I gain all the life points you want. It won't matter. Inspector Porter. Yeah, this guy deserves it. Oh, you think you could attack now? No. Nope, get wrecked. Second one. And also, if I need to, I could just bring a Mystic Mine on board. I usually try to keep my hands close to my chest in that regard. That I'm not going to activate it unless I have to. Okay, now I have an extra layer of protection in that case, so it makes more sense to activate it now. The idea is to always have 2 levels of redundancy, or at least 2 more versus what's on board. Meaning, if they'd have no negates and no destruction on board, have 2 surrendered. Okay, GG. If he has no negates and no destruction on board, then I have 2 forms of battle battle stopping on field. If he has 1 negate on board, I have 3, and so on. It basically means that it's a good mix between keeping enough resources so that way I'm not wasteful if he does it like a board wipe or something, while at the same time prepping in case the opponent pulls something out of his butt. So yeah, this guy's probably side decking in a bunch of back row destruction, which I don't particularly care about. I should probably adjust my side deck so that way I can account for that, but I think the main deck is fine because I already have a couple negate cards to account for that. Yeah, he's still banished. I don't think he realizes what I'm trying to do. He surrendered without actually seeing what I was trying to do, so if he knew what I was trying to do, he probably wouldn't have activated that. I like this hand a lot. 3 Mystic Mines effectively, so I'm going to bait him out a little by making him think I have 2 Mystic Mines in hand. No, how about this? I'll let him think I have 1 Mystic Mine in hand. That might be better. So that way, what I could do is I can get... if he tries something, I could very easily... I knew it. I knew he was going to do that. I don't particularly care because I have Battle Fader. Yeah, that's why I play things close to my chest. Also, I don't think Grenmaju, like, the way he's playing, plays too many negates. Oh my god, is he unironically playing Yada? Oh my god, he's playing Yada. Okay, that's actually interesting. You know what? I will make my job easier, why don't you? Thank you. I was gonna actually run Battle Fader into Yada and skip my draw so that way I could better Mystic Mine him. But no, he just pops my monster. Thank you. Oh, I see what he did. I see. He popped his own monster. Oh, I see. That was actually kind of smart. I forgot Yada was a spirit monster. That's actually smart, low key. Low key, that was actually smart. Okay, I'll give him that one. But he thinks I only have one Mystic Mine in hand. I love that. So what he's going to do is he's going to summon one monster. He's not going to attack. And then what's going to happen is that Mystic Mine will get popped. And then I attack into him and activate a second Mystic Mine or something. Ah, that's what he did. Yeah, I should have seen that coming, actually. That was my bad. Are you serious right now? Yeah, I thought it would get destroyed. Ah, that's annoying. He might actually take game 2. He might actually pull it out of his butt. Oh, okay. No, now it's GG. He wasted it. Okay, skip my draw phase. I don't care. I have 2 Mystic Mines in hand. I think he banished all his Grenmajus. I don't care if he banished all his Grenmajus. He has 4 cards in deck. And he has a monster on field. I win. And just in case, one day of peace. Wait, no, he has Galaxy Cyclone, so I actually should do this. That'll stall him for 2 turns. Wait, no, I didn't need to do that. I have one day of peace. Yeah, I'm not playing super optimally. You think that's my only Grenmajus. That's my only Mystic Mines, but you are mistaken. Planet Pathfinder. Ah! Oh god! Wow! Okay, this guy might actually take game 2. He actually called Phi correctly this time. Congratulations! This is low-key an awesome game. Oh! GG! GG! I think he won. I think he won. Unless he special summons. Let me do Chaining the Manual. No, there's no point. Oh! Yeah, that's GG! He won. Yeah, I'm just gonna surrender. GG. That was nice. I'll give him the win there. I will give him the win. Okay, That was a good match. Okay, there's no point in having this card in the deck in that case. I'd rather have Card of Demise, actually, because he might try to Yada me. Let me add in a Called By, so that way I can get rid of Gizmek. And also... Wait, no, that's it. Okay. In a 60-card deck, it's probably not going to come up. Oh, actually it did. Okay, I'll take it. Is he going to Ash it? Oh, wow, okay. I didn't expect him to Ash it. Shoot, he could actually nail me right now. I don't have any protection. That wasn't a great hand. Besides some Imperm, you could reduce Grenmaju to 0. Yeah, I know, but I just don't like Imperm. Like, I just don't like it as a card. Oh, can he not do anything right now? Oh. Um... Worth it, because I'll get rid of it. The same amount of damage regardless, but I'll get rid of it, so I'd say that's worth it. Actually, might not have been worth it. No, because maybe he could have actually OTK'd. GG, he won. This guy won. I'll give him the win. I'll give him that win. That was a very fair win. Sick match. He outplayed me. I probably could have won with the cards I had, but he outplayed me because I made some dumb mistakes in game 2 and 3. You're like the only person I've ever heard to not like imperm. I hate it I hate negates. I hate negates. I will play it against degens because they're degenerate, but I don't like playing negates. Like me and my friend, every week we play Yu-Gi-Oh against each other, and we actually have a rule of a hard once per turn negate. Any negate of any okay, specifically any chain link to specifically it has to be a chain link to negate. Any chain link to negates is a hard once per turn per player. And the reason for that is so that way neither of us go all hyper competitive and just build the most insane decks ever and make it not fun. No, we're playing like trash decks with, and we're playing like pot of greed at 3, so that way we can have fun. Okay, bring it. Let's go. Let's go. You gonna take your turn? I'll take a free win if you're not willing to make your move. Show me your moves. Okay, back row. Eldritch maybe? 2 back row. Ooh, being bold there. Oh, I thought it was a 3rd back row. No, go ahead. You can't special summon, so Ghost Sister is pointless. Dinomorphia. Okay, I see what's going on here. I forgot what this deck does. I know they have their life points a ton, but I forgot if they have negates. I don't care what it does as long as they don't have negates or card destruction on spells and traps. Fossil Dig. Yeah, let it go through. He can't special summon for the turn anyways. Meanwhile, I'm just thinking how Sword Soul can do 1 negate, then have like 3 removal. I don't mind removal as much as negates. I wish the game was rebalanced around removal and high attacks instead of negates and floodgates. That would be a lot more fun. Unban Pot of Greed, ban half the problem cards in the game though. Like straight up, put Pot of Greed at 3, Maxi at 3, Graceful at 3, unban all those cards. Make it so people could draw 3/4 of their deck without even bringing out a single card. I don't care. And then also make it so that way there's sufficient removal, so that and also triple the amount of life points. That would actually be fun. Okay, let's start out with swords. You gonna let it go through? You can fusion summon. Okay, fine. If you're gonna fusion summon, I'll gain some life points off of it. Might as well. Ooh, 4,000 life. I'll take it. Wait, what? What? Okay, now, what? That's annoying. Okay, now I'm gonna lose half my life points. That's bull. That's such bull. Watch this guy go down to like 1 life point. It's actually possible. You're not allowed to go below 1 life. So you can continue having your life points, and it'll just round back up to 1 life point. Oh, is he, okay, fusion summon again, so that way I don't lose half my life points. Please, go ahead. There we go. Now I'm not going to lose half my life points. Okay, now I get +2. What is this? Okay, destroy one card I control. I don't even care. So I have a negate on board and a threatening roar. And it's a fair negate in my opinion, not even like a ridiculous negate. Okay, attack me. I don't even care if you attack me because I have Swift Scarecrow in hand and rather not waste what I have on board. What is he going into? Oh, I thought he'd do something like that. Okay. Attack me. Go ahead. Swift Scarecrow. What you gonna do about it, huh? You can't do anything. Unless you have like a called by or something. Which clearly he doesn't. When a monster will be normal summoned. Okay. Ooh, I have an idea. That'll be fun. Let's try that. Are you gonna negate that? He's not. Okay. And he can only negate one of my back row. Actually, doesn't even matter because I could just activate another Swift Scarecrow. And now I also have... I'll take it. Interesting. Swift Scarecrow. Ooh! Didn't see that. Why didn't he activate it last turn? Doesn't matter. Dark Bribe. And it's a counter trap, so he can't respond unless he has a counter trap. Okay, so he did have a counter trap. But I still have more life points than he has on board, so... And he had to get rid of one of his monsters, too. I don't know if it does anything, but whatever. This guy probably put like a negate or something. Won't be active until next turn. Yeah, I'm in a decent position, I'd say. Depending on what I draw. If I draw Mystic Mon, he's screwed. I'll take a second skill drain. Okay, GG. Let's do Messenger of Peace first off. He's gonna negate that. I'd be surprised if he doesn't. There we go. Now your negate is gone. And now set 2 skill drain. Okay, opponent's turn. Let's start out with Threatening Roar to bait out any responses. He literally can't even respond. Okay, sure, I'll activate skill drain. Can't attack this turn, and also, I just need to get this guy under a Mind Lock, and then he's screwed. It's so annoying I'm not drawing into it. Yeah, I didn't draw into it all game. That's annoying. Come on, let's go. So I'm guessing he didn't put the negate on board with his monster. That's interesting. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. He better not actually have a negate. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let it go through. Let it go through. I don't particularly care about that. Its effects are going to be negated as soon as it hits the field, so it doesn't particularly matter. Oh wow, lost connection! There we go! There we go! Game 1! Game 1! Lost connection in ranked. Lost connection game 1 of ranked. He just doesn't want to deal with Mystic Mine. There we go. That's what he gets for negating half my cards. Let me play the stinking game. Here's my motto. If you won't let me play the game, I won't let you play the game. That's literally why I made this deck. That's why I called it Piss Off the Opponent 2 Electric Boogaloo. Because Piss Off the Opponent 1 wasn't strong enough. Okay, Time Lords, Jar of Avarice, and Waboku, and a Mystic Mine. Not a bad hand, but not the best hand. I'd prefer to only have one Time Lord, and the Time Lords are better mid-game, not early game. It's a really fun interaction that I do with them. Basically, I get us both to a state where we're both just pitching cards to the graveyard and passing, and he basically has his back row and forward row completely filled with cards. I summon Time Lord and attack, and its effect is that every card on his field is shuffled into his deck, and he draws cards equal to the number. So what will happen is that he is then forced to send everything he has into his deck and draw like 10 cards, unless they're all extra deck monsters, in which case he draws like no cards because it doesn't count cards that were from the extra deck. And then if I have, what's that card called? It's that card that every time they special summon, they have to mill 3. Then, once they start making their comeback board, they're just milling half their deck just to get back to where they were prior. So it's a really fun interaction. You're playing Branded, you deserve this. He's probably not going to see it. I hope he's not going to see it coming, what I'm doing. Worst case scenario, I just summon a Time Lord, and believe it or not, there's a ton of people I've never even seen the Time Lords before. They have no idea what it is, and they don't know how to deal with it. If you summon that card that burns me for 600 every time I make a play, I'm summoning Time Lord. So the ideal situation is to get Mystic Mine and Field Barrier up before I use the Time Lord, just so that way, if I do have Mystic Mine on board, that that the Time Lord doesn't screw me. What are you summoning? Did this guy unironically just summon Dragoon? Okay, I have the perfect out to it. I don't even care. He's gonna negate the Time Lord because he has to, and then I mine him. Yeah, I've never seen Time Lords, lol. Yeah, Time Lords are pretty busted. It was the deck of the final boss of the 5Ds anime. Basically, they cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, and you take no damage from attacks involving them. And at the end of the battle phase, they each have their own effect. That's all of them are actually surprisingly strong. So because of that destruction and battle immunity, it actually causes a lot of problems. Also, you're able to normal summon them without tributing if your field is clear. Like one of them, if it attacks at the end of the damage step, it halves your opponent's life points. I don't even care what this guy is doing. Sure, I'll send 2 Link Karibo. Another one, it shuffles all the monsters in the field. This one is both both the field and back row, so one of them is only monsters. This one is both back row and the field. There's a couple different options. If I draw a second Mystic Mine, I'm just going to play Mystic Mine and let him just revel in the fact that he has Dragoon on field and can't do jack with it. Okay, I didn't draw a second Mystic Mine. I don't particularly care. He's going to be forced to negate it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, these cards are really underrated. Come on, dude. Not getting any younger. Let's go. Shadal Schism. During the main phase, blah, 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 blah. I don't care what it reads. I'm a Yugioh player, after all. I really need to upgrade this deck a little bit more so that way I can more easily deal with cards like Dragoon and other negate-heavy decks. Because this whole deck is around card advantage, and if I'm able to keep my card advantage strong, I automatically win. If I start losing card advantage, I automatically lose. That's how this deck wins and loses. This guy gonna go? Come on. I have a feeling this guy tabbed like I tend to do. But it's ranked, so I don't know if he would have done that. Maybe he's genuinely AFK. I've never seen anyone do the tab thing in ranked. Well, except for me. I've done that to piss people off. But I'm petty like that, so I don't really care. He just lost connection? Sure, I'll take a win against a Dragoon nerd. I'll take it. What am I at now? I'm at Platinum! Platinum! Platinum with Mystic Mine! I hit Platinum with Mystic Mine. Oh god, I gotta show my friend. One second, I'm showing my friend. I hit Platinum! That's actually awesome. I'm such a degenerate. Like, low-key, I might be more degenerate than the people I'm playing against. Let's go! Come on, let me go first, let me go first! Ah! Inspector, okay, this will be easy. Clearly this guy's playing stall too, but I have the better stall deck. In fact, I don't think there's anyone out there that has a better pure stall deck than me, because my deck is literally pure stall. Summon limit me, I don't even care. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna final countdown this guy. There's no point. There's no point in dragging on against a stall deck, especially considering he might be playing burn or other aspects to it. So I might want to actually try to end it quick. Let me do this though. What? Oh yeah, that's how the card works. I forgot that's how it works. And I couldn't run into him either because of that. It doesn't matter. The longer the duel drags out, the better advantage is for me, so I don't particularly care. Ah, he's playing Mystic Mine. I'm confusing Mystic Mine and whatever it's called. Is it the same guy as before, maybe? That would be funny if it is. Okay, I'd say I'm fine. Let me do Soul Levy now. And let me end phase. Yeah, so he's on the clock. If he's playing Gren Maju, he's screwed. Yeah, attack me. I don't particularly care. Yeah, just for lulz, let me do this, because he definitely doesn't see this coming. Activate Gizmek, I dare you. Oh, he does that. Okay, I don't care. He wasted it on that. Okay, great. I baited that out on something as dumb as a Time Lord. And let me get the free draw while I'm at it. Wait, would that actually negate the effect? Oh, wow, it fizzles. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Yeah, let me do this. Surrenders, GG. Okay, clearly he's not special summoning a lot, so let me get rid of Ghost Sister, whatever. Let me put Called By, this. Also, let me keep Final Countdown in there. Yeah, I'd say that's fine. Oh, wow. Okay, I was texting my friend. Yeah, that's GG. 3 Mystic Mines, a Field Barrier, and a Wabaku? That is a solid hand. That is a solid hand. And I'm going second, so I get an extra draw, too. Yeah, I'd say that's GG, or about as GG as it gets. Oh, what? Oh, God, no! This guy's an idiot! This guy's an idiot! Oh, my God, this guy's an idiot. He didn't realize he could target mine with that. If you target mine with Cosmic Cyclone, it banishes it. It doesn't destroy it. So because of that, Field Barrier doesn't protect it, but Field Barrier also stays on the field, which completely screws me over because of the fact that in that case, I cannot activate another Mystic Mine. He could have nailed me. He didn't know that clearly. Oh, God. Wow. I'm not telling him that, but, yeah. I freaked the second I saw that, but clearly this guy isn't smart enough for his own good. Let me activate both, why not? So now your monster effects are negated, and you cannot deal me damage this turn. So, good luck with that. Eater of Millions, don't care. Its effect will be negated. He's playing Yu-Gi-Oh! There's no way he could have read the card. Yeah, I guess you're right. One guy did that on me, like a few months ago, and I was like, what in God's name just happened? And, yeah, it turns out it works like that. I'm not going to overcommit. A second skill drain would be smart, but why am I on manual? Yeah, I don't particularly care if you do that. Okay, so he's definitely going to do that. I don't care. Let me also add the Solemn and do that. He's going to pop the Mine. Doesn't matter because he won't be able to attack this turn. Or maybe he's waiting for him to... He's waiting to get another card. Okay, so I'm going to have to prep. Because this guy's clearly waiting to get like a Harpy's Feather Duster or something. At which point he does that, and then he has a second whatever. Metaverse is pointless because I don't have another Mine in deck. I could set it out as bait, though, actually. And also, worst case, I do have a Solemn Judgment on board. I'd say it's basically GG for him, but there's a chance he could pull off something. Am I able to Solemn that? No, I don't think I could Solemn that. Okay. Okay, I'll Threatening Roar. If this guy was just a little bit smarter, he would have been able to end it. Thankfully for me, he doesn't know how to read. I don't particularly care if you negate that because another Mystic Mine. Ooh, wow, smart. But that's not going to work. Judgment. Yeah, again, this guy can still technically maybe pull out a win, but it's becoming less and less likely. I'm just putting that out as bait at this point. He must have something left in his deck. He must have something. You know what? Let me put this just in case, because that could actually potentially pull out a win for me. Because people don't read after all. Okay, wait, no, I shouldn't do that, because if I do that, then his effect will be negated. Okay, let me not do that. I basically just have a Mine and Bluffs on board, and then Swift Scarecrow in my hand. He could absolutely turn this around. That's not gonna help this late in the duel. Sure, why not? Just in case. He has so many cards on board, there's no way he could get rid of all of them, and if he does, he would have to special summon, which would mill the rest of his deck. So I'm actually kind of baiting him in a way in order to try to get rid of the thing. Exactly, that'll get rid of the rest of your deck, and GG. Exactly as planned. Okay, I'm going to end the stream there because